Today is day 13 of our Advent. Look, peace has come. The verses we will be reading today are found in Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 7. At that time, the Roman Emperor Augustus decreed that a census should be taken throughout the Roman Empire. This was the first census taken when Quirinius was governor of Syria. All returned to their own ancestral towns to register for this census. And because Joseph was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judea, David's ancient home. He traveled there from the village of Nazareth in Galilee. He took with him Mary, to whom he was engaged, who was now expecting a child. And while they were there, the time had come for her baby to be born. She gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no lodging available for them. While it might seem like the government was making decisions in this passage, we know that God was in complete control. Prophecies had made it clear that the baby was to be born in Bethlehem. Let's look at these verses in Micah. But you, O Bethlehem, are only a small village among all of the people of Judah. Yet a ruler of Israel, whose origins are in the distant past, will come from you on my behalf. The people of Israel will be abandoned to their enemies until the woman in labor gives birth. Then, at last, his fellow countrymen will return from exile to their own land, and he will stand to lead his flock with the Lord's strength, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God. Then his people will live there undisturbed, for he will be highly honored around the world, and he will be the source of peace. Peace can be present in the midst of uncertainty. Mary was in a stable surrounded by animals with no proper place to give birth. Yet everything that took place was exactly how God had planned. Did Mary know that all of these uncertainties in her life were the plans that God had already laid out long before she was born? Yet she had already said yes to the Lord, no matter what the circumstances looked like. Take some time today to think about these verses and ask yourself, do you have peace even in the midst of life's uncertainties? What is an uncertainty that you need to submit to God today?